Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nashville. Miller now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be stopped up at the 9 to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Titans are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards on this return of pass the 15-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
On first down, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Ward to throw again. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Back to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Ward. But the man is Horton. He's got it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will finally catch him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
32-yard line.
There you go. 70 Timberwolves.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's into the hands of Horton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Ward.
33-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
No! Unlock.
give to Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a drop. King Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
To the receiver, Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging, because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They'll look to throw again. Open man down the field is Miller. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. Takes it down to the 15-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. to the air one more time. That is caught to the goal line and in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Responsible to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Get it.
Play action. Ward. Dump this off. Charbonnet complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That was good for 29.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Ward to throw again. He'll again get it to Richard. He's taken down just shy of the 10. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
They'll run it with Cody Palmer. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half.
70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Reed. And the Steelers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Duvernay to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready up. Go. Ready up.
On first and 10, Ward. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's second and 1.
Here we go. Shot 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
70. 19 Tiger. 19. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Cougar, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again is Ward. A throw on the move is caught. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Again, it's Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
18, 5 here. Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut 90. Trap 50. Trap 6. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's into the hands of Horton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 yards.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Good for a
Warriors
Titans
70.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18, 5 here. Let go.
To the air again. Ward. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold it ready. Red. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw is Ward. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Zach Charbonnet was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
Let's go now. 76, Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
That's 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Ward. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. Now it's Ward. Moving to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
60 Bison. Ready? 19.
It is brought in the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give them about 4 on that one. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. To the outside. Complete. It's Wilson. they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Mustang 19, Cougar 19. Get up. 8, Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
19, Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first and 10, Ward is going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Runner, 18, tag.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. That is T.J. Watt. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Scotty Miller deep to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 10. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll go right back to Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Now, faking the give. This one on the 4. And he will score. Game on. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70, go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Cut. Panther and left. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
60 Bobcats.
Third and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown and put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and yard at the Titans' 17-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll look to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Titans 24, Steelers 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's 2nd down. Austin brought in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Down the field. He's got one. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Austin brought in motion. Once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, They don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to force overtime. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Ready.
Here is 1st and 10.
60 man. Cowboy.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's complete to DK. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
50-yard line.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game.
67-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.